Hello! Here I am finally reviewing Season 5 of Race to the Edge after Season 6 has already been released. So this is going to be a review of Season 5, Episode 1, Living on the Edge. I was so excited that we were finally going to get a whole season where Hiccup and Astrid were dating, and it's so funny now for me to say that because obviously I watched all of Season 5 a really long time ago, and I have watched all of Season 6, so now I've watched 2 whole seasons of Hiccup and Astrid dating, but the first time I watched this first episode, I was just so excited because we were going into a full season of Hiccup and Astrid being in a relationship, and I was not disappointed with the Hickstrid in Season 5. What I appreciate most about how Hickstrid is handled in Race to the Edge is that it's there. It's definitely there, and it's an important part of the story, but it's also not like distracting. Like it's comes into the forefront sometimes, but it's never the main point of anything. It's just there, and Hiccup and Astrid have an amazing dynamic with each other, and they're just always awesome. I wasn't expecting there to be a time jump at the beginning of this episode. When Season 4 ended with the giant volcanic explosion, I kind of expected Season 5 to pick up immediately with that explosion. I wasn't expecting to get them putting out fires like way later in time. I remember the first time I watched this episode being so sad seeing them go back to Burke in this episode because it's just like you get really attached to the Edge after 4 seasons, and so starting Season 5, seeing them go back to Burke was really upsetting to me. And I remember being really upset at the time because I knew that that's what was going to happen eventually, even though in Race to the Edge they do go back to the Edge in this episode. It's a reminder that eventually they are going to have to go back to Burke because we've seen How to Train Your Dragon 2, and we know that they all wind up back in Burke, and so that they are going to abandon the Edge. And I remember it being really upset watching this episode because it had that reminder, which is hilarious now, again, since I have watched all of Season 6. And I had a lot of thoughts and things I wanted to share about my feelings about that I can't really anymore because now I've seen all of Season 6, and so if I go into that, I'm going to go into like Season 6 spoilers and not really be talking about the first episode of Season 5 anymore. And I will see you guys later. Bye.